Hey everyone, I'm Mark Takelet and I'm the Director of Brand Management for Pursuit Boats. And today I'm going to give you a walkthrough of the all-new DC-306. All right, well, starting off in the transom area, the boat has been designed specifically for twin 300 horsepower Yamaha engines. And these also come standard with the digital electronic steering. So it's all the latest technology that you could possibly get. And then just forward of the engines, you'll notice the swim platform area that we've got. And what we've done is we've eliminated the motor well so that you can walk very smoothly and easily across this area, and it's nice and safe and comfortable. Also, we have built-in rod holders on the transom area back here and a flush-mounted pop-up ski tow as an option. So stepping into the aft cockpit space, one thing you'll notice here is we've got lots of wide open space here when everything's tucked away and put away, so you have plenty of room for fishing, entertaining, and if you want to pull out seats to actually make more entertaining space, you simply pull out the aft seat, and then we also have a starboard seat that is an option. So you flip that out, and now you've got a full U-shaped seating situation right here. And what's really cool about the aft-facing seat on the port side is when you sit down here, you can actually put your legs out here, lay across it like a lounger. Now, behind the forward-facing seat is going to be a nice large storage compartment back here, and you can actually remove that tub and get access to batteries and other mechanical equipment back there. Live well over here to the starboard side, nice and big, with the blue interiors and a clear glass top, so the baitfish really like that. And on the starboard side over here is where we have the hull side entry door. And this is a really nice feature to have because you can get on the boat really easy from the dock, you can dive from there, just makes it a lot of really convenient situations. Now what we've done too is when you open this door, it actually hinges all the way to the back and goes up against the backrest here. What that allowed us to do is open up a space in front of it so we have a molded in cockpit boarding step. So that's a really nice feature to have. You also notice all the speakers over here. So the standard boat comes with plenty of speakers already, but when you check the box for additional speakers for the premium system, you get another subwoofer and 2 more speakers in addition to that. And you'll also notice on both port and starboard sides, we have nice big in-floor fish boxes, easy to open, and they also have their own independent diaphragm pump for evacuating all the water out. Before we head forward into the midsection of the cockpit area, let's talk about the hardtop assembly. First of all, look at these nice big beefy hardtop supports right here. They're really, really nice and heavy duty, and they also add a very nice aesthetic appeal to the side of the profile of the boat. Built-in grab handles as well, and built-in rod holders here too. Now you can also get an optional rod rack that goes on the hardtop up here as well, and that gives you 6 additional rod holders. And look at how much headroom we've got right here. I'm 6'2", and I got plenty of headroom to walk into the midsection of the boat under this massive hardtop. And you can also get a removable med shade that you can attach to the top of the hardtop that covers the whole entire cockpit. Moving forward into the midsection of the cockpit area, under the hardtop space, you'll notice that we have a nice wet bar located right here, lots of counter space, and then if you open up this fiberglass lid, which is finished on both top and bottom sides, you'll notice we also have a solid surface countertop on the underside here. Lots of space to prepare food, meals, bait, anything like that. You got a big, nice big sink in here. Look how big this is with my hands inside there. So you can actually get a dish in there and clean it. Pop-up faucet right here. And you also get a cover that goes over top of that as well. So now it's wide open counter space. And underneath, lots of storage. So what we did is we took advantage of all this space back in here and provided shelves all the way down through this side here, and then an easy access for a trash receptacle right here. On the port side, we already talked a little bit about the lounging capability on the aft-facing seat, but there's a lot more features built into this space right here. So you'll notice when I'm sitting down here, you'll see that the actual seat base is angled a little further forward as I sit here, so it kind of captures your body while you're sitting here and makes it a little more comfortable. You've got an armrest here, you've got storage over here on the outboard side, another speaker, we talked about speakers too, and a handhold as well. Drink holder up here, and underneath this seat base is a cooler space. We actually have a shore power cord in there right now, but it's a nice big cooler space in there, and it's got molded foam, so it makes it hold ice very, very well. And here's another surprise. Behind this backrest is a tackle storage center back here. Now, just forward of that aft-facing seat is going to be your forward-facing companion seat. You'll notice that this seat is nice and wide, and it's also elevated up off the floor a little bit higher than the aft-facing seat is. And the reason we do that is to give you a little more comfort and security when you're running the boat. So when you're sitting here, you can easily look out through the windshield and not have to be standing up to do that as well. So it gives you a lot more flexibility that way, and the coaming sides are nice and high. And like I said, the seat is a double wide seat, two fold down armrest, flip up bolster, just a super comfortable seat. You'll also notice underneath that is going to be the refrigerator. That's an option. If you don't get that option, you get a nice big tackle center built in right here. Some other features here on the port side console as well. You've got drink holders here with a nice little shelf to put a cell phone on, another subwoofer down here, and this nice big fiberglass door that gives you an access to a massive, massive storage compartment over here on the port side. Now, some people might say, well, you probably need sleeping quarters over here on this, but really, the reality in a boat this size, nobody's going to sleep down here. So what we did is we made actual usable dedicated storage for certain items like rod holders, water toy holders, pole holders, and lots of wide open space to put really big objects in there like cases of water and stuff like that. So you also have access to your a shelf compartment over here that gives you a main distribution panel for your electrical as well. The door is finished on both sides, and you also have a glove box here on the front face. All right, so now on the starboard side, here's lots of other features going on over here. We've got the helm station. First off, let's talk about the helm seating. It's a nice premium seating with the premium upholstery treatments, two armrests, flip-up bolster, so it gives you lots and lots of options. You can actually rotate the seat all the way around 100, or well, it could go 180 degrees if you wanted to, but it's designed to go 90 degrees so you can face the companion side as well. You've got your main distribution panel located right down here underneath it, easy to get to. Only one panel for the DC side of the electrical panels. You got drink holders built into the side over here, and they're nice deep drink holders, so you can actually fit a 30-ounce cup in there, and it's super comfortable and easy to use. Now, on the helm station itself, you see we have dual 12-inch displays. That's a really, really nice feature to have, so you can do whatever you need on the panels here, switch up your panels however you want to have your displays with a chart plotter, depth sounder, engine displays, whatever you want on there. Cell phone holder right here that actually charges your phone as well at the same time, and it's in a great location so you can actually see your phone while you're driving the boat and you're not taking your eyes off the water. That's really important. Switching functions all in easy to reach location. The JL audio head system is located right here. You've got your power control knob here, and everything else is located behind the dash. That's their newest and latest technology. The stereo system on this boat is JL audio all the way through, from the head unit all the way through the speakers and amplifiers and everything. Joystick control is an option. You can get that as well with the full maneuverability package, which also gives you an autopilot, and you have your digital electric shift to throttle controls over here on your starboard side. You also have a flip down footrest, which is a standing platform here as well for the shorter folks, and the whole entire dash will actually detach and hinge aft so that you can access everything from behind the dash instead of having to crawl down into a crawl space. Don't forget, you can also get the option for these nice big hatches that give you more natural air and lighting. And we can't forget about storage. You know, our customers really, really ask for a lot of storage on the boats, and it makes a lot of sense because think about when you get on the boat, you've got your cell phone, you've got drinks, you've got all these different things that you want to put on the boat. So we have a glove box located up above your head right here. Okay, and then you also have a nice big drawer underneath the helm seat. So lots and lots of opportunity for storing all of your items in there very easily. Now let's talk about visibility through the windshield. You know, I think that's something that's really important on these dual consoles because a lot of other brands will have a whole lot of pipe work going on the hardtop assembly. So that pipe work goes all the way across in front of your face, down to the deck and everything else. But what we did is we actually built an entire fiberglass structure here that then encompasses the windshield assembly, and the windshield goes from the deck all the way up to the hardtop. So there's no obstructions while you're looking forward through the windshield area here itself. And it makes a huge difference on how easy it is to run the boat. And the nice thing about having that windshield go up to the hardtop is it makes it really easy to climate control the area inside what we call kind of like the mid-level cockpit or bridge deck area. Now, before we head up to the bow area, let's talk about the head compartment that's on the starboard side here behind the helm. So if I open up this door, we've got a patented door assembly right here that actually has a panel that slides back to the outboard side. And what's great about that is now when you're stepping down into this compartment in here, you don't have to duck down to get inside. Makes a huge, huge difference, and makes it much more usable as well. Now down in the head compartment itself, you've got lots of floor space. You've got an electric head that's all standard equipment with a pump out system as well. You've got a nice large vanity countertop with solid surface and a wooden vanity storage compartment there as well, and a mirror. And it's super easy to keep it clean on the inside because it's fiberglass lined on the bottom all the way to the very top. So now as we move forward up into the bow section, let me talk about a couple other small little features here. One of them is going to be this vent that you can raise up right here, and that gives you ventilation through here if you have the center glass closed, and also gives you a little more headroom going forward. The other nice thing is we've got this flush mounted door that you can barely see from the side over here. What's really nice about this too is when you're walking through here, you're not catching your clothes on hardware. That's very important. And all you have to do is just take this door and pull it closed like this, and now you've blocked off the elements from the main cockpit space right here. And you close the windshield and do it even more. Okay, so moving up into the bow area. This is one area that's really nice up here. We've got lots of seating all the way around. It's very comfortable, and when I'm sitting here, you'll notice I can lounge out fully here with my feet are very far from that backrest up front, but look at where everything is ergonomically. So when I'm sitting here, I've got the handrail that's easy to get to right here, and I actually have a built-in armrest in the coaming side panels here as well. I have storage compartments on both port and starboard sides, and the foot space here is nice and big too. So some other brands have it really tight in here, but you don't need the seating to be super deep in here because you want to sit here comfortably as well. So that gives you that space and foot space across from somebody else sitting across from you. Storage up underneath this area here. If I lift up this cushion, that gives me a nice, big, deep storage compartment in here. It's actually kind of surprising because it goes beyond the floor height right in here, so you can actually put a 5-gallon bucket in here. You can put fenders, dock lines, all that kind of stuff that's hard to find a place to store sometimes. Close that back down, and then you also have more storage up in here, up in the forward bow area, and that's going to be all cooler storage in there as well. It's all insulated. All right, and then up on the very forward bow area, so we've got a nice wide open flat space here, so we try to keep all of the hardware as flush as we possibly can. When you open up this nice large hatch, it's gas assisted, holds it in place. We have our anchor system, windlass, and everything all built into a structural beam that gets mounted inside here, so you're not actually stressing the deck itself. That's a really important feature. And the other thing you'll notice here is this keyway. You probably saw that keyway back where the hull side door is. Well, you can use the same exact ladder that you're using on the hull side door up here for the bow area as well. So now you have a bow beach boarding ladder, and that's all standard equipment. And don't forget, you have raw water and freshwater washdowns up in this location too. Very important to have. Okay, well, I'm Mark Takelet, and I really appreciate you following along with us while we go through the all-new DC306. If you need more information, you can always see your local dealer, or you can go to pursuitboats.com and get all the information you need, specs, performance, anything like that.